Hello guys and welcome back. And today, after a very long time, I'm finally back on Tokyo Ghoul Dark War. And despite this game being quite boring for a pretty long time, I'm still playing it and still logging daily to collect EXP and diamonds. And after waiting for like 2 months, I finally got Nashiro because she was added today to the VIP draw. She was in the game for a pretty long time, but she was top up exclusive, and I don't spend money on this game anymore because I don't play it that often. So yeah, I'm gonna review her. It's gonna be a quick review. She's a support character, and surprisingly, after upgrading her to the gold +0, basically, and level 80, she has a pretty good amount of RC, comparing to the character like Shachi, and Shachi is a 5-star DPS. She's a 3-star support, so yeah, and she has her mask that I don't have yet, but with this item she will probably be pretty strong. Well, not pretty strong, but she will be having a lot of RC. And I'm pretty happy because that means I can keep her in my support team and I don't need to lower my RC by keeping her in this team. So, her bonds are with Nashiro, with Kurona, Juzo, Shinohara, Amon, Dual Blade, Ayato, and Kaneki half Kakuja. It's pretty easy. I only needed to grind a bit to get Amon because I wasn't lucky enough to get him from a diamond draw. But I got him recently, and I have all of the bonds, also all of the bonus from the items. I have her at gold +0, as I said before, and her skills: jump start, jump into the air, plunge down and deal damage to all enemies within range. Pretty simple, just dealing damage. Second, chill out, spin and deal damage to surrounding enemies, lowering their defense by 20% for 4 seconds, cooldown 12 seconds. So, lowering defense can be pretty helpful. Combined with someone like Noro, it can do some pretty good damage to the, for example, boss enemies and Tatara boss fight, I guess. Okay, and the last skill, Sortai. Appear beside an enemy and launch a heavy blow, reducing the enemy's movement speed by 60% for 8 seconds. And it can be pretty helpful, I guess. For support, it's not a big deal to lower the movement speed, but on some missions it can be helpful, and also it might be useful in a arena and on the PvP mode. So yeah, that's it. And the last is penetration, increased crit rate. Pretty simple, but helpful. The critical rate increase is always good. And at the 5-star, the penetration is upgraded. Increased crit rate, all of Nashiro's skills could trigger a crit, and when normal or skill attacks trigger a crit, reduce the target defense by 30% for 10 seconds. It's pretty good, but as I've said before, I only have her at 3-star because the game Samba nerfed the drop rates on the VIP draw and also diamond draw. It was like 2 or 3 months ago, and since then I got a 1 SSR, so that's pretty bad. I can only obtain SSRs by getting 80 shards, so that's it. Okay, so let's go and see her on a for example empty mission. Let's take a look at her. She's pretty cool because she's trying like a Naruto. So that's the basic attack, pretty simple. I'm stunned now. Her first skill, her second skill, and the last one I'm gonna show in another quest because Nora is too strong. The animation at the end of the fight is pretty cool. That spin looks kinda cool. Okay, let's go to the gold event and let's see the last skill here. So this is her last skill. Kinda dash to the enemy, and as I was reading before, goes behind the enemy and slower movement speed. Yeah, so as for me, I don't regret going for her, mainly because I do like her character. But if you want a good support, I do not recommend going for her because, for example, Hinami Summerfest is a lot better choice if you want to get a really good support. And for example, let's take a look. Tatara is also, I think, the better choice after he got his mask as an item. But looking at this, she might be pretty useful after she will get her item, which will be her mask. But we need to wait. If you want to get her, just go for it. But I do not recommend going for her with less than like 10,000 diamonds because, as I said before, the rates are pretty bad, so you will be wasting your diamonds trying to get her. You need to be 100% sure. If you want to get the character, you need to have a lot of diamonds right now because this is how it is. So yeah, and the last thing will be, I'm gonna leave 2 codes in the comments so you can use them if you're fast enough. So yeah, that's it for this video, and thanks for watching. Subscribe if you liked, and see you in my next Ghoul videos.